What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C4 here, and we're opening up week 1 with the most requested trade from my season 2 opener. Everyone saw the draft recap. They saw the Tennessee Titans had, they had DeMarco Murray. They have Derrick Henry, and they drafted Christian McCaffrey. So everyone said, C4, trade for McCaffrey. Freeman's good, but we want McCaffrey. So, because I didn't want to get too redundant with the Christian McCaffrey connected franchise mode that I did, the career mode, now that that's done, I kind of do want to play McCaffrey. He's one of my favorite players. So we look at the Titans' needs. They needed a corner. So Eric Rowe, who's no longer on the Eagles, which makes this move a little bit easier, even though he's debatably my best corner last year, and a 5th-round pick should be able to get this done. And, now we just have a surplus. We need to unload either Kenyon Barner or Royce Freeman. I figure, Kenyon Barner being 28 will be a little bit more tough to ship. But there has to be some teams out there that want a running back, so we move Royce Freeman. Hopefully he was our highest pick this year, so hopefully we can get, a late first, second-round pick from some team already that, maybe drafted too heavily in one direction. So let's throw him up on the block here. Royce Freeman, 77 overall, man. So he's definitely going to be a big-time contributor year 1. We'll add a pick in. Let's see here. 3rd-round pick. Oh, we know where we're going. We're going to go take a look. I was gandering to see what teams needed a running back, and I came across the Jets. Now, we saw them draft Marlon Humphrey late in the 1st round, and it was like, maybe Revis retired. Revis is still there. And I don't know why they're this open to doing this, but they're old, man. They got Matt Forte. So I was able to swing Royce Freeman and a 3rd-round pick for Marlon Humphrey, the very, very athletic corner from the University of Alabama. Same overall grade as Eric Rowe. So we straight up just made this trade. We got Humphrey and we got Christian McCaffrey, all in all for, essentially a couple draft picks. So I think I think we did some pretty decent business there, somewhat realistic in the realms of possibility. But now, with Christian McCaffrey in the backfield, we're going to try to ease him in a little bit. That's hopefully, we can get some snaps to him. But I don't know how much we're going to. He's, you got to get in and learn the playbook and everything like that, get involved with the offense. So we still have Kenyon Barner, who was our bell cow last year from the halfway point on to the playoffs, was great during the playoffs. So we have him as well in the backfield. So I'm not exactly how we're going to, divvy up the snaps. We have that in the backfield as we go to Lambeau and play the Green Bay Packers. The Packers, the team that beat us in the NFC Championship to go on to the Super Bowl. And we're opening this up 6 minutes into the 1st quarter. 2nd and 23. And, it's starting all over again. Fletcher Cox, baby. Big-time sack on Aaron Rodgers in those ugly Green Bay Packer color rush uniforms to make it 3rd and 30. Fletcher Cox, 20 sacks last year. I personally believe he is the reincarnation of Reggie White, and that is everything I want in my connected franchise mode. I want Fletcher Cox to be, that kind of freak animal. Now we have Trent Cole back, so hopefully Trent Cole can be productive in his role and try to get 100 total sacks with the Eagles as we hit McCaffrey on the. I love that play. That is one of my favorite plays in this entire playbook, and now that we have as elusive and as explosive a runner as Christian McCaffrey in our backfield, that is going to make this play even more money. That is what? Look at that. That's like a 30-yard gain for number 30. Big time. Oh, man, that was great. I think this is going to be a match made in heaven. Carson Wentz and Christian McCaffrey. I'd say the wide receivers might be a little upset because the ball is going to be, we're going to be looking to go to the running back a little bit more. But yeah, we're taking the snap here on the 5, and Carson Wentz does his job so good that we upped his carrying with all his XP last year because he probably would have fumbled that last season. So now the carrying ratings up into the 80s to help with the fumble issues as the first touchdown of the season goes to Carson Wentz on the ground, and fucking 6 points on the first drive in Lambeau against the Green Bay Packers. This is somewhat of a revenge game. And we need those points right away to try to, calm the nerves a little bit. Some guys worried that we might, maybe the Packers have our number. No, not today, son. So 7-0. Still we still got some time left in the 1st quarter. They're trying to run the rock here with Eddie Lacy. 4 rushes, 23 yards. So he's finding some success, but we need to do our best to shut him down because he killed us in that playoff game. I think he had like 160-some yards. It was trash. It was Madden cheese. But we need to get our D-line going here. We're going to select Brandon Graham. Oh, and they hit Adams here. Nolan Carroll is the next guy. Fuck off, man. Devontae Adams takes it to the house. That was 50-some yards. Nolan Carroll is the weak link. You did see us trade Eric Rowe out. of our secondary, and he was the guy. Him and Jalen Mills took over for Nolan Carroll. Nolan Carroll, I don't know what it is, man. Look at this shit. Like, why? What's with the soft coverage? And you just can't. Nolan Carroll is one of the most athletic players on the team, but he's getting out there in age, man. Maybe his speed's not where it used to be. Because I think, Nolan Carroll of 2016 could have caught Devontae Adams. But now it's a 7-7 game. Still in the first quarter. Oh, my God. Great pass. Good job for Nelson Aguilar to hang on after he got fucking rocked. 6 for 6, 87 yards for Carson Wentz here in the first quarter. But look at this. This is a Carson Wentz play, standing in the pocket, pressure in his face, gets absolutely rocked, and completes the pass to Nelson Aguilar. Man, they're throwing lumber here, though, in Lambeau. Nelson Aguilar got rocked. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was a fumble. Aguilar has the most receptions and receiving yards on the Eagles team in this early season. We hit McCaffrey here on the screen pass. Screen game is what we're going to be all about. Oh, God, he's going to go. That ref is somehow trying to block him out of the way, but does not. He does not block White Lightning. Mach 5, Christian McCaffrey. And I remember, everyone says you can't make his number 5. I might just say, fuck it, I'm going to make his number 5. Everyone's criticizing me for the roster numbers. I'll go back and edit them, okay? I'll do that. Probably next video, everyone will have more accurate numbers. But, does the numbers really matter? Well, you make plays like this. So I guess it's a shout out to you guys. Not necessarily saying Royce Freeman couldn't make a play like that, but you guys demanded Christian McCaffrey, and he is a fucking godsend for our offense. So now it's 14-7. 5 minutes left in the second quarter here. We hit Zach Ertz to convert the first down. 8 for 8 for Carson Wentz, 134 yards, 1 touchdown. So he's having his elite accuracy. Last year at times it seems like, he's a when it rains it pours kind of guy. Fine, when Carson Wentz does throw an interception, generally another one is coming. But yeah, no, we got Kenyon Barner back. Like I said, we don't want to give Christian McCaffrey too big of a workload here week 1, especially when we get a guy that was so good last year in Kenyon Barner. We want to try to use the both of them. And I know everyone's shouting me out to use Wendell Smallwood. And, it's just a matter of time. Kenyon Barner. Oh, fuck, that was not a good pass. Oh, tip ball. Interception, Nick Perry. Someone make the fucking tackle at least. Carson Wentz, make the tackle. There you go. That is I think if you go back and look at all the interceptions, it's me just being overconfident in the jump ball for Dorial Green Beckham. Most of them, almost all the interceptions I threw in the playoffs last year were just balls to DGB. That sucks, but, Green Bay was unable to do anything with that. So now we're open up the second half, 14-7 as well. They kicked off McCaffrey. So not only do we have McCaffrey as a runner and a receiver, but we get the special teams ability because Darren Sproles is no longer on the roster. So we need that, that big, deep home run threat on special teams. So McCaffrey here taking the snap. Again, I want to try to run under the eye a little bit. Does anyone know, this is the time, does anyone know how to make custom playbooks? Because I don't want to, spend too much time going through all the plays. Predominantly we'll just use whatever the coach's suggestion is. But fuck, there we go. Kenyon Barner. I'll finish the thought in a second. Kenyon Barner, no one's catching him, man. Even though he's a little bit older, 93 speed, he is gone. Come on, ref, late hit there. Ha Clinton Dix. Fucking more like, suck my dick. Kenyon Barner making the Eagles go up 21-7. But yeah, my point was, anyone know how to make the custom playbooks? Because I would just, I drafted Freddie Stevenson, the talented fullback out of Florida State, pretty high, and I just want to predominantly run out of the eye. So if anyone knows how to make a custom playbook, so I could, implement, get rid of all the zones and stuff like that, that would be fucking great. Because I haven't been able to find it out. That's Fletcher Cox. Oh my God, are you kidding me, Green Bay? You put Eddie Lacy to block the man beast Fletcher Cox, getting his second sack of the day, pulling up 4th and 23, knocking the Packers out of field goal range. Eddie Lacy on Fletcher Cox? Are you kidding me? Let's punish him right now for that stupid throw. That stupid just decision. Hitting Zach Ertz here. Great pass. Oh, there you go. This Dix guy's getting pretty chippy here. That was a nice little conversion there from Carson Wentz to Zach Ertz, moving us down the field, putting us in Green Bay territory. 21-7. I think even a field goal right now would be pretty confident about our chances of winning this game. Let's play it safe. That's it. Jordan Matthews here for the nice little game. Wentz not 13 of 14, 186 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. So our only incompletion was an interception, which that kind of sucked, to be honest with you. But he's still outside of that one little brain fart, he's still producing, and he's the reigning offensive rookie of the year, and he wants to add in back-to-back seasons offensive player of the year. So we're gonna need to go off with Wentz a little bit. Hopefully. We can set some records here for the Eagles with Wentz in our backfield. But not with shit like that. Nick Perry with his second fucking interception of the game. Luckily, Kenyon Barnes able to bring him down, so it mitigated that. But, oh, my God. That's 2 incomplete passes. The only 2 that we have this entire game have ended up being interceptions. So Green Bay was able to go down the field and kick a long field goal. So it's 21-10. We've seen this all before, especially down the stretch in Season 1, where we'd be well ahead in games and then just, take our foot off the throat of the opposition and let them get back. So now with McCaffrey here, we're going to try to stop this shit. And they get fucking rocked! Ha Clinton Dix again, man. That guy's throwing lumber. Welcome to the NFL, Christian McCaffrey, man. You need much better balls to carry than that. Well, then again, that's more bullshit. What is that, a zone run? If we're running out of the eye, maybe the fullback would have picked that shit up. But because we have no fullback in the backfield, just, letting him be exposed across the middle. McCaffrey get absolutely blasted by Clinton Dix, putting the Green Bay Packers in phenomenal position, just right outside the red zone here. Aaron Rodgers at home. This is not going to be good. Let's go conservative, but let's also bring Fletcher Cox. He is our man beast. Oh, my God. Come on, Nigel. Nigel Bradham just whiffs on the fucking tackle battle as Eddie Lacy takes the screen pass in for the touchdown to make it 21-17. 3:50 left on the clock. Let's do our best. 2 turnovers, and I think the last 2 offensive drives we've had, or maybe 2 of the last 3. I'm not sure where the Kenyon Barner run fit in. So let's at least try to eat some of this clock. Because they're going to have to go for a touchdown. So, I feel confident that we should be able to chew enough of this clock now that if we don't convert, we could kick it to them and at least hold them to a field goal. Do some prevent D. Oh, wide open. Let's go. Nelson Aguilar, phenomenal route. Great block there by 81. Jordan Matthews to spring Nelson Aguilar into the end zone, putting a wrap on this. The crowd at Lambeau Field is in silence as Nelson Aguilar took a 62-yard touchdown through the fucking house. Let's go. 28-16. Oh, but look, they got the ball back. Something interesting is going to happen. You hear that Jaws music? Bang! Fletcher Cox, my 3rd sack of the game. Starting the season off with 3 sacks. Maybe there's still time for more. I'm not exactly sure. I don't think so. But 3 sacks against, a really, really good interior offensive line. The Green Bay Packers. Fletcher Cox well off to trying to get back to 20 sacks as we win this game. Big time win for the Philadelphia Eagles. 28-16. Revenge game from the NFC Championship. And we're off to a 1-0 start. So as per usual, guys, I'll let you guys take a look at the stats as I wrap it up. Carson Wentz, 2 incompletions. Those 2 incompletions were interceptions by Nick Perry, the linebacker of the Green Bay Packers. Christian McCaffrey, nice little opening day, 92 yards, had no touchdowns, 1 fumble. Kenyon Barner got involved as well as Carson Wentz opening rushing touchdown. But, like I said, I'll let you guys take a look at all this shit in the background as I wrap it up. So thank you for tuning in for, the first official episode for Season 2. All you guys supported me. Got great response for all the Season 1 videos. Most of them eclipse 1,000 views, which is like the minimum target I want all these to reach. So thank you for that. If you're new, please subscribe. There's going to be a whole, like I said, I got fucking 5 to 6 full in-depth seasons of this to go through. So if this is your first time, don't be scared. You're not too far behind. There's still a long journey ahead of us. So subscribe, smash that like button, leave a comment if you're excited that I did the Christian McCaffrey trade. And until next time, it's your boy C4 saying peace out and stay tuned for the next one.